Hi there, it's Tara. I wanted to show you something that we were working on with Connor before we left school. So we were working on identification of numbers in a discrete trial. We were doing this in a field of five. The number that we got up to was number 6. So right now I'm just going to show you what we would do just using numbers 1 through 6. And then I will show you how to introduce the next number, which would be 7. So first we're going to ask him for the numbers, and they're going to be randomized. So we're going to do this out of order to make sure that he's listening and identifying the number. If you are seeing that he's successful with this, that's when we can move on. If he is requiring some prompting from you, that's when we want to, stay where we are, and we want to continue to help him and teach him the numbers. So what we're going to do is we're going to say to Connor, give me number 5. So we want, our goal is for him to pick up number 5 and give you number 5. And once he gives it to you, you say, 5, good job, number 5. And then you can say, what number? And you want him to say 5. So for the next one, we would actually clear the whole board. So, whatever, if you're working at a table, you would just take all of them off, and you would either reward him with some type of edible. He may need kind of like a one-to-one reinforcement right now, like immediate reinforcement, just because he's not used to doing this at home with you. Or you can use a token board if you have, but again, I know that, some people don't have all these resources at home. We had the pleasure of having, all of these things at school. So I know it could be a little bit more difficult and challenging at home. So maybe just using like pretzels or some type of cheese doodles. I know those are usually his favorite go-tos in the classroom. So it could be just earning, a pretzel every time he gets the correct answer. Also, even just to reward him for sitting. So a lot of recognition and rewarding for doing nice sitting is, really, really important. So I'm going to put out my numbers again. Again, I'm going to be random, so they're not going to be in order. And just simple cards that I wrote numbers on. Easy enough. And I'm going to make sure that I have my number 6 in there. Okay, so I'm going to say, give me number 6. And our goal is for him to give us the number 6. If he goes for the number 5 and gives you number 5, we're going to redirect. So we're going to, put that back down. And then we're going to show him the correct one by saying, give me number 6. And we're going to jump in there with a prompt and hold up number 6. 6, give me number 6. It could be, as a prompt where we pick it up, or it could just be a prompt where we're giving like a gesture and we're just pointing. So our goal is to start off kind of with those gesture prompts and see if that's enough for him. So again, I'll model that again for you, is give me number 6. And if he's going for number 5, you can get in there right away and point 6, give me number 6. So we're just being proactive and getting in there right away with that prompt to show him what we want him to do. And again, until, if we're going to give him another number, we want to clear this. And it's important to, clear all those numbers from in front of him, and then we can put them out again. So again, we're doing it in a field of 5. So we're putting out 5 numbers, and we're going to, we can do 6 again, or we can, so we're going to randomize it. Give me number 2, and we want him to identify and choose number 2. If you do see that he's having some difficulties with, say, a certain number, if he's having a lot of difficulties identifying number 3, then you would always give a prompt when you ask for number 3. So maybe he's always able to give you 4. He's always able to give you 6. he's always able to give you 5, and he's always giving you number 2. But when you ask for number 3, he's going to other numbers. So anytime you ask him for the number 3, because you know he's having difficulty with that number, you would get in there with a prompt, give me number 3. And you're doing this before he even has a chance to pick a card. Okay, so this is where we were when we left school. So we were working on identifying all of these numbers and being able to identify them in a group of 5. So if he is successful in doing this, he's able to identify all of these numbers every time you ask him, and he's able to do it independently, that's when you can move on to the next number. So that's when you would begin with number 7, and we would just be doing number 7 alone to start. So we would put out number 7 and we would say, give me number 7, and he would pick up number 7 and give it to you. 7, good job. What number? And we want him to say 7. Again, if he needs that model or he needs a prompt, then please provide it for him so that he knows, and make sure to reward anytime that he is following the directive. He's doing nice sitting. I love the way you're sitting. Here's a pretzel. So really, really important to keep reinforcing him for all the catching him being good, getting in there and rewarding him for those good behaviors. So, okay, we're going to take it away, and it's give me number 7, and we want him to give you number 7. If he does that successfully 3 times in a row, that's when you can move on, and now you can add number 7 into your random field of 5. So we can put out, we're going to clear the board. Again, we reinforced him because he was able to give you number 7. If he needs a break in between, you can definitely give him a jumping break, give him, some time to get up and do something. Because I know that that's definitely something that we were doing in the classroom, is giving him some time to get his wiggles out and maybe do some jumping with me. So that's definitely important for him. So we are going to, again, put out our random cards, and we're going to keep number 7 in our group now, because now we moved on to number 7. So now our goal is to make sure that he can identify number 7 in a group of 5, with other numbers. So it would be give me number 7, and our goal and what we want is for him to be able to choose number 7 and give you number 7. Good, number 7. What number? Number 7. Good job. And reward him for that. And maybe the next grouping, we're not using 3, but we're going to add 6 back in there. So we're going to randomize, again, we're going to randomize those numbers and asking him, but it's always going to be in a group of 5. So even though we have this 3 over here that we really want to work for too, we want to work at, maybe next time 5 won't be there, but 3 will. So I hope that this was informative. I hope that it made sense. And I hope you were all doing well. Tell Connor that I said hi. And please reach out to me if you need any assistance or you have any questions regarding this. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.